It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. Here with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And patrolling the sideline for us again tonight, Allie LaForge. Now upon a really intriguing part of the season, Greg, it seems we've seen enough to give these teams some kind of identity.
I tell you, if teams are still searching for an identity, it's fair to say things probably aren't going well.
And the starting group for the Spurs, they've got Mullen. Allen is out there with Monroe. Then there's Hayes, and it's Carroll in at the center, locking down the middle. Pass to Flag. Launches it. Rebounded by the Spurs. Now Monroe. Sabonis grabs the board. To the paint. Hayes with the steal. On the wing, Mullen. He's guarded by Anunoby. Mullen's shot is off.
Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. Allen finds Hayes. Carroll with a screen for Monroe. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Allen. Trains it from beyond the arc.
And this is Allen's game. One of the quickest releases. We've ever seen. Amazing shooting off that pass.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. And a wide open look for Flag. Out to Edwards. Outside, Sabonis. Goes back up, and the basket by Edwards. Edwards got his second basket of the night.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Pass to Flag. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Carroll passes to Monroe. Now here's Hayes. Defense right on him. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here's Flag. Rebound by Monroe.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Pass to Carroll. Back to Monroe. Fires from the line. Here's Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Now, here's Anunoby. Pass to Edwards. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Flag. And Flag throws it down.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
Now, here is Monroe. Defense is right there. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
The offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Spurs shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
Curry's checked in for San Antonio. Humphries comes in for Hayes. And that one, good. 6 points for Cooper Flag. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Mullen against Anunoby. Shot's good from Mullen.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Lays it up and banks it in.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
From the high post, Monroe, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And Flagg throws it down.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Spurs trail by 3. Sabonis with the steal. It's stolen by Mullen. Nobody near Allen. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Allen's got 5.
And you gotta like how Mullen looks for his open teammates, always trying to make guys better.
And the Spurs with some changes. Butler, he's checked in for Mullen. Wagner comes in for Allen. And it's Ford in for Monroe. Inside, Sabonis, and slam dunk by Sabonis.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Now, here is Ford. T right on him. To the middle. Here's Butler. Pass to Ford. Shot clock at 5. And that one is stuffed right through.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
And it's Flagg missing. Spurs trail by 3. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And here is Ford. That's to Curry. That shot off. Nice D from Sabonis. Edwards can't hit. Fires from way outside. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Lakers ahead, up 3. 2K Sports, back in a moment here in Los Angeles. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Lakers.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Antetokounmpo is out there with Russell. Then there's Powell. Then it's George. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. The Lakers leading. Antetokounmpo kicks to George. Giannis a screen on Mullen. George passes to Giannis. Antetokounmpo converts inside.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
You know, Stan, there are so many things to like about Giannis Antetokounmpo's game. What sticks out most for you?
Well, look, I think, Kevin, most fans are going to say what sticks out is the obvious. His size and his athletic ability. But to me, what really stands out is the energy and intensity he brings on a nightly basis, as much or more than any star in this league. You can count on him every night to play as hard as anyone on the floor.
Mullen's shot is off.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Humphries with a screen on Powell. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Looking at the last game for the Lakers, it was a loss to Orlando. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on Caron Butler.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
DeJounte Murray, he's checked in for the Lakers. San Antonio also making a switch. Ray Allen is checked in for Wagner. Giannis with it, and Allen picks him up defensively.
And on the drive, Giannis, he can be so disruptive, just muscling his way through the defense.
Butler in the corner, Allen outside. Pass to Ford. Kicks it out to Mullen to end the run. They grab their own miss, and the shot goes down.
Good effort to stay with the play and save the possession.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Murray dishes to Giannis. Ford with the steal. Here's Mullen. An easy 2 points on the layup. Mullen's got his second bucket of the night.
Love the recognition. Realizes that one is all him.
Yeah, beating everyone up the floor and finishes off the break.
Allen passes to Mullen. Takes it inside, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at it, and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on a personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Carroll's checked in, and Hayes subbed in for Caron Butler. And Mullen drops them both. And one way players look to expand their game, adding counter moves to keep defenders off balance. Greg, what was something you added that really gave defenders pause?
You know, the snatch back pull up, you know, using your speed to kind of get the defender going downhill. And then you slam on the brakes and just create that separation to then go into attack mode.
Monroe kicks to Mullen. Pass to Hayes. Back to Mullen. And Mullen with the slam.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
It's Powell with the drive. And the dunk by Powell.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's Monroe. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Monroe's got 6 points.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this scene.
Here's Powell and the dunk by Powell.
You know, didn't need 2 hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time. Allen outside. Pass to Carroll. Over Giannis. Misses the baby hook.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Here's Powell. Excellent D there from Allen.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that position.
Lakers leading by 6. Powell with it. Now Monroe defending. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Lakers have gone 0 for 1 at the line. This is their second trip to the line tonight.
At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. Butler, he's checked in for San Antonio. And so Powell nails both of them. Spurs trail by 8. Monroe outside. Driving the lane. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
It's Edwards on the wing. Defended by Allen. Bursting off the floor. Edwards hammers it down.
Well, once Edwards saw his opening, it was game over. He delights in sticking it to you like this.
Monroe, the pass to Butler. High post Allen. Edwards there, and it's in there. Allen's got 7.
Read the defense perfectly on that possession.
Here's Edwards. The rebound by the Spurs. Up next for them, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. Pass to Butler from the arc. Eaton grabs the miss.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
And that one's good. Flag.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
The drive by Monroe. And Hayes kicks to Monroe. Hero with a screen for Monroe. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
And so it's Los Angeles holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Hey folks, welcome to the halftime show. A lead right now in this one for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Bench Bob. They've been on one, giving those starters a breather, and it's providing instant offense.
That depth also critical to staying out of foul trouble. And it's time now for the best part of the show. Let's see what the fans have to say. Let's see, Ultra fan Latoya wants to know, could Ernie currently score on either Shaq or Kenny?
Well, I've really never seen you ball lately, Ernie, or even
At all.
I don't think I've ever seen you ball, so I'm not sure. I would imagine that your jump shot is pretty prevalent because I've seen you shoot in the studio. But getting around me, never.
You're talking too much. Don't even try it, Ernie. I'll pound you like a... Never mind.
I have full confidence in my ability. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Cooper Flagg really making a difference here.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Getting underway now in the second half. And here's the 5 for Mitch Johnson. He's out there with Mullen. Then there's Monroe. Oh, hammering it in.
Yeah, doing it with speed and style. Edwards putting on a show at the rim.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Shoots from the high post. Monroe, no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Driving to the basket. Yep, that one goes. He's got 10.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Pass to Allen. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Mullen against Anunoby. Mullen's shot is off. Los Angeles leading by 12. Here's Flagg. And Flagg throws it down.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
Here's Carroll. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And forget about finesse. This midfield is all about the power.
Flagg with it. Hayes on him. And it's Flagg missing.
Well, that one didn't fall, but otherwise they've been excellent shooting the ball to start this half.
Mullen dishes to Hayes. Now here's Carroll. Guarded closely. Hayes, no good.
Not a great start to the second half. Just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
And so it's Monroe with it, bringing it up for San Antonio. Down by 12. Mullen's shot is off.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
And that one's good. Flagg.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Monroe, the pass to Mullen. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Lakers leading by 14. Allen with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. Sabonis with the steal. Here's Flagg. Got a piece of it.
You know, some might say Hayes plays the game angry, and there was definitely something angry about his defense there. What an emphatic rejection. And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Commissioner Adam Silver talked about U.S. youth development in hoops. He said when young players are a part of a singular organization, there's much more of an incentive to bring players along as opposed to a win-now mentality, and that's something that we can learn from Europe. Guys?
Taking that long view approach. Okay, thank you, Allie. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play. And a slam dunk by Sabonis.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Here's Edwards. Pass to Sabonis. Back to Edwards. Five to shoot. And he converts the layup. Edwards got 6 in the quarter.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Some changes for the Lakers. Jackson comes in for Sabonis. And Georgia subbed in for Anunoby. And the Spurs making a change here. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
George off with the layup. Spurs trail by 18 to the inside. The kick outside to Butler. Here's Allen. The Lakers with the rebound.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
1:53 left in the third. Down low. And it's George finishing it off.
Tossing a pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
San Antonio's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. And Butler gets it to go.
Well, you want to shoot a high percentage from the floor? That's where you go with the ball.
Jackson a screen on 4. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
From the top of the key, and a great assist by Allen as that one goes in. Los Angeles leading by 18. Edwards inside, working on Allen. 41 seconds left here in the third quarter. Pass to Ford. And they call an illegal screen here.
This game is going to get even more out of hand unless they start valuing the basketball.
Curry's checked in for the Spurs. Wagner comes in for Allen. 23 seconds left to play here in the third. Antetokounmpo. He takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Giannis has got 6 points.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
13 feet away. And it's Wagner missing. Powell outside. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Los Angeles on top, running away with it. 2K Sports, back in a moment here in Los Angeles. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, that's great decision-making, and one that embodies a team-first mindset.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Powell. Russell is out there with Bowen. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Giannis in at the center. That's the Laker 5. Mullen kicks to Butler. 6 to shoot. Humphrey sets a pick for Butler. And the officials call goaltending, so they award the basket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
George is checked in for Bowen. Ford against Murray. Humphreys gets the rebound. Spurs trail by 18. Here's Mullen. And it's Russell with the rebound. Russell's got his 4th rebound in this one. It's Powell on the wing. Covered by Humphreys. Pass to Ford. Lays it up off the glass.
Assist from
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Tipped away. And there's the drive. Unable to get that one. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Here's Russell, and the slam dunk by Russell.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
And so it's Mitch Johnson calling timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Allen's checked in for Buck. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Mullen passes to Ford. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
2nd personal foul. 1st team foul.
Ford with the ball. Pass to Humphreys. Just 5 on the clock. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Well, a careless foul, and he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
The jumper of Ray Allen is obviously just unreal, but that comes with practice and repetition. Ray puts up thousands of shots every day, perfecting his craft.
And in 2023, the NBA implementing a new player participation policy, Coach, trying to minimize unexcused absences for star players.
Kevin, I think it's huge for our game. fans pay and watch TV to see the great players. And there's nothing more important in the league than that those guys being on the court on a consistent basis. And anything that the league can do and teams can do to ensure that, the better it is for everyone.
They get a hand on it.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Spurs trail by 15. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Butler against Russell. Here's Allen. Good, and Butler gets the assist. That's 12 points for Allen.
And when Allen catches fire, it is a sight to see because it seems like the guy just can't miss.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Al LaForce on the sidelines.
I had a chance to find out what Los Angeles' coach was going over with his guys. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We've got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
All right, Al, we thank you for that. It's good for the 7th time this game. He shot 7. He has made 7.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
A different look now for San Antonio. Carroll's checked in, and Hayes subbed in for Caron Butler. Here's Monroe. Fires from the wing. It's hauled in by George.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
Edwards can't hit. Spurs trail by 15. Mullen with the ball. Sabonis defending. Mullen's shot is off.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Well, look, Edwards doesn't back down from anyone. He embraces getting physical on the way up.
And, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, you've got to like that they're not settling. They're attacking the defense on the drive and creating great looks.
They took what the defense gave them tonight, and that was the mid-range. I mean, very consistent from that part of the floor.
Back to Monroe. Here he goes. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. Los Angeles leading by 17. Edwards, and Edwards with the stop.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Hayes. Pass to Allen. Clock at 6. Mullen passes to Monroe. Allen for the 3. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Allen against Edwards. On the wing, George. Edwards inside, working on Allen.
Yeah, I really like when Edwards shows this kind of patience, allowing the play to develop over time.
San Antonio calls timeout. We've got a moment here. Let's present our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he has.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. And Curry throws it down hard.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. 1:36 left to play in the final quarter. And Wagner's got the ball here for San Antonio. 19-point game.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Lakers.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10. And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Anthony Edwards.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
Curry fires. Cleared away by Sabonis. They are enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
And that one's good. Wow.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
And it's the Lakers on the break. Shoots the three. Off target. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.